Hello there, it's Francis here from Generational Wealth Academy. Now, just to do a quick video, basically, to give you an idea or show you one of the good ways or one of the best ways to actually take trades from the Harmonic Scanner. That's if you are part of IML, or if you do have, if you have access to Harmonic Patterns, whether it be the shark, the bat, the Gartley, the crab or butterfly or whatever, harmonic pattern it is. This is just a quick video to show you how to actually enter those trades. Now here, we have, the shark pattern, from IML's Harmonic Scanner. Basically it gives you the various entries or the details of the trade. Here, it has the stop loss. Well, this is meant to be a buy signal, if you want to call it that. Some will not exactly see it as a signal. They will see it as a trade idea, for you to trade off. Anyhow, this is the trade idea here for this Euro card on the 4-hour chart. Even as you can see here, it shows or gives details of just 1 minute. It gives you details of the stop, just here, and then obviously, it gives you 2 entry points. This was the first entry. This is the second entry. There's the take profit level 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3. So basically, as you can see, the current candle on the 4-hour chart is moving in the right direction. So obviously those who entered this trade would be happy or should be happy. Right. Now, just to quickly, zoom out a bit more so you can actually get a bit more details, as it were. So you can see, this bit of it, this previous candles wasn't shown earlier on. If you zoom out, not showing, so basically I would usually, and obviously to get a better picture of what's going on, to see what's happened in the past. Obviously, like we know in trading, it's good to always look to your left to get an idea of what happened in the past. Obviously, or your technique and strategy. But anyway, if you want to take this signal, if you want to know when to enter, just assuming the setup, this green candle had not started moving up, the whole idea is always take enter a buy position at the point D. So you will see the point C, the leg C to D, you enter at D. So if it's a buy position you are taking, you enter at the bottom and up. If it's a sell, the D will be at the top and you trade it down. But in this case, it's a buy. The trade idea is for a buy on the Euro card. So we'll be looking to trade it up. Now, some people might decide to enter at this point if you are part of IML. Why? Because this was the initial entry anyway. This was the first entry. But somehow the price was able to drop to this other position whereby, a second entry was given. So being that you are here, I would say it's still okay to buy this, to enter this trade. But if you were looking to enter at get a better entry, I would show you how even in this video. With IML, we all know very well, part of IML, that you don't always have 2 entries. Most of the time you have 1 entry, but sometimes, obviously, market conditions, you might have 2 entries. You are posted on the platform, either online or on MT4. This is an MT4 platform. There is obviously the allowance for you to have it on your MT4. Normally do, because I usually don't like trading off background. I would have a black background, also even here. So basically I would have 2 tabs open, if you want to call it that. I have two tabs open. One of them, from the showing the pattern, but the other one not necessarily showing the pattern, but obviously it's well, put it differently, on the IML platform the pattern has been drawn out, whereas on the other tab I have opened, the pattern is not drawn out, but obviously I can picture it, but the way to trade it is the same thing. It's basically the same. So I would look at the way this is and seek to enter at an entry point which is the optimal entry. And the way to do that, or one of the ways I do that, the easiest way I do that, obviously even more so now that I'm teaching those who perhaps might not necessarily be familiar with trading. I know that, but others might not. I will go, click, choose to draw a trend line. I will draw a trend line and link, make sure it connects to at least 2 points. So it's connecting to this point. So obviously the understanding or the logic behind that is that if this comes even lower and touches this trend line, it's most likely going to bounce off it. After all, it's point, the swing is high, it went up, when it came down, it bounced off it, went up again, coming down, even though it didn't quite get to it. But who says it wouldn't get to it, later on? It's a 4-hour chart, it might come back to it later on today or tomorrow or whenever. You enter at the trend line. So basically, if it comes all the way here, let me just put a horizontal line there. I have already marked up or chosen points at enter the trade. So that's the candle. It's almost 10 o'clock now. It's about 8 a.m. in the UK. It's almost 10 o'clock. By 10 o'clock, this candle will come to a close. So if it doesn't get to the bottom there, if it gets to the bottom here at the next candle or in 8 hours time, then you can still enter, as long as you enter at the trend line close to it, depending on how much risk you want to take. And as you can see, I've chosen to enter there, and I've given myself, I've chosen a stop loss of about 35 to 40 pips. So if the trade goes against me, I would obviously be taken out of the trade that way. But like I said a while ago, because of the way the trade is, the trade idea that has been given, one might decide to enter here. I personally would not. I would say perhaps it's too late now. When it comes to IML, there are lots of trades, and signals that come out from IML, even from the Harmonic Scanner alone. So you don't necessarily need to, take every trade. You can wait for the next trade. If you miss a trade, just leave it and let it go and wait for the next trade. My name is Francis, and I'm part of Generational Wealth Academy, and obviously I am subscribed to IML. If you're wanting to make an extra income monthly from trading Forex, to replace your income, your current income, then feel free to contact me, to get more information about joining IML, or perhaps learning how to trade. I have been doing this. I've been trading actively for about 3 years now, and I believe I have a thing or two to learn from me. Anyhow, watch out for more videos, even as it relates to IML and otherwise. I do also give some free training, here on social media and on the internet. Okay now, God bless.